second benefit of the ketogenic diet is it has cancer reducing and it has cancer fighting capacity. The diet, like processed meat, like sugar, trans fat, and other low nutrient diet, actually is a feed for cancer cells. It lead to increase in the proliferation of it lead to the proliferation of cancerous cells. Our body cells our body cell can use fat as an energy source, but cancer cells can only use glucose as an energy source. So when we exclude this refined sugar and other carbohydrates from our diet, then it lead to reduction of the cancer cells. That diet actually fight the cancer. And in the ketogenic diet, we're actually excluding these refined sugars and carbohydrates. That's why it has cancer reducing and cancer fighting capacity. The third benefit of the ketogenic diet is it treats the neurological disorders. During the infancy, our brain need about 25 to 30% of calories from the ketone bodies. And our brain is made of 60, our brain consists of 60% of lipids. And for the synthesis of this lipid, ketone bodies provides 90% of carbon to the in the synthesis of lipids. And our brain preferred to use ketone bodies as an energy source. And when glucose, actually use of glucose is inversely proportional to the availability of ketone bodies. Ketone bodies availability. So when there is availability of ketone bodies, then our brain preferred to use glucose as an energy source. And during the infancy, actually the source of ketone bodies is mother milk. That is the medium chain triglycerides in the mother's milk. So when the person is on ketogenic diet, ketone bodies are synthesized, and these ketone bodies actually treats the neurological disorders. Since 1920, ketogenic diet has been used for the treatment of epilepsy. Since 1920, ketogenic diet has been used for the treatment of epilepsy. As in the epilepsy, there is hyperexcitability of neurons. In the epilepsy, there is hyperexcitability of neurons. And ketogenic diet reduce the excitability of neurons. By reducing the excitability of neurons, ketogenic diet treat the epilepsy. And in other neurological disorders, there is abnormality in cellular energy metabolism, and ketogenic diet correct that cellular energy metabolism, correct the cellular energy utilization, and treats the other neurological disorders. The fourth benefit of the ketogenic diet is it prevents the heart diseases. Ketogenic diet is heart healthy because it decreases the heart disease markers. According to a study, the use of ketogenic diet for 24 weeks. The use of ketogenic diet for 24 weeks decrease the level of LDL cholesterol, decrease triglycerides, it decrease the blood glucose level, and increase HDL cholesterol. And the fifth benefit of the ketogenic diet is that it also controls the type 2 diabetes. It prevents the risk of type 2 diabetes. because research showed that ketogenic diet decrease the insulin resistance, and the ketogenic diet also decrease the blood glucose level. By decreasing the insulin resistance and blood glucose level, it prevents from the type 2 diabetes. And the last one is ketogenic diet. The person who are on the ketogenic diet live longer than the other person, according to a research done, according to research published in Lancet. That research was done in 1,35,000 people, and in 18 different countries. This study showed that the people who are on the ketogenic diet, who are taking more fat in their diet, live longer than the person who take less fat and more carbohydrate in their diet. Thanks for watching. See you in the next lecture.